Hey guys, Sheena Wanner here. As you can see, I'm all dressed up and stuff, and it's kind of awesome. I'm honestly not going to be wearing the jacket though when I get dressed up. I'm going to be wearing my t-shirt. And, well, today I get to go to the Astros Stadium in Houston. It's the Red Lion Stadium in Houston. Today I get to go there, and I'm very happy because I get to play on the field because I'm in band, if you didn't read what the thing said before. And, yeah, I'm actually pretty happy. So, I'm gonna see if I'll be able to, like, sneak a picture or something, like, I don't know, like, maybe, like, put it somewhere. Like, I don't know, but I want to, like, record me being on the field and just go like this and just be awesome, because it's gonna be extremely awesome. Now, if any of you are going to the game, the Astros game, because the Astros, I've heard that we're doing pretty good. So yeah, I can't wait because it's just going to be too cool. I get to go on a field with thousands of people listening to me play, and it's going to be awesome because I have my whole band with me and everything. So it's just, we're going to be playing the Star Spangled Banner with the honors band, who is there because I'm symphonic band, because I lost my chance of getting in honors, but I'm just pretty happy about it. Can't wait. I don't know, I guess I will take maybe little videos like of me during school, excited about it, because I'm just like, oh my god, today's gonna be the best day ever, because some of my teachers are missing and some of those are the mean teachers, so I'm like, yes. I'm so mean. I'll miss the teachers because this will be the last week, and this is the second time I've been going to Astros game, but last time I didn't get to go on the field, so it's kind of happy. I'm kind of happy about it. So, yeah.
I'm in school. We're in math. It's advisory, kind of. Actually, it's not. We don't come here. It's lunch now, and someone named Carlos is playing music.
Wait, really?
That's Carlos. He's putting his backpack on the freaking chair, and he's playing music. Do you want to be on YouTube? Okay, fine. And then Jessica's here because she's got my thing.
Did you just now get it?
Yes, yeah. No, it's because I turned it off. It's my friend Joy. That's the Jessica. Joy. I don't know if Angela wants to be on it, so I won't. Yeah, it's lunchtime, and we got exactly about another 30 minutes before they call for color run, and then I'm gonna have to go practice in the band hall my Star Spangled Banner, and then we're gonna go to the Astros game. So I'm happy.
Background, yay!
Yay! That's my friend Connor. I don't know if Jamie wants to be recorded. What is it? For YouTube. Fine? Yeah, this is my band, kind of, my baritone section. There's only 3 of us today, because the 7th grader does not want to come.
And then one black kid decided not to show up.
Because he's 7th grader.
But
yeah,
he's
it's going to be
black.
YouTube.
Amber.
So I'd rather not tell you.
Amber, but he's black.
I only got 9 subscribers. What?
But he's black.
What? Oh, that's mean.
Check out my mixtape, it's on SoundCloud.
Listen up.
Oh.
Let's go for next thing I see throwing, you're gonna fly with it. Sit down.
It's mine now.
All right. You're still talking, you were wrong. I like the sound of my voice, so that means you're not. Hold it. Got a question for all of y'all. Have you ever seen a person so ugly you couldn't stop looking at them?
Joel!
Roasted.
Listen up. Now listen up. It doesn't matter how important things are. It doesn't matter how important it is. You will stop whatever you're doing. And those of you who walk in the mall know what I'm talking about. You be with your boys and with your girls. Yeah, I'm with you. your friend to look at them too. And then when the person looks back at you, you gotta play like you weren't looking at them. Okay, now here's a good question. How many of y'all attend church?
What?
Okay. Now, if you've been, now you can all relate to this one. When you were little, or even to this day, have they ever passed the offering tray around and you were just thinking, man, if I could just get a handful of
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. If you go to my church, don't do that. When I was 6 years old, here's what happened. And this is during the offering. And those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. They always play a song while you're passing the offering tray around. I was 7 years old. Do not try this because an adult will see you do it. You will get caught. You will be disciplined, especially in my church. Here's exactly what happened. There were a bunch of $1 bills. And an old dude that was 4 or 5 people away from me put a 20 on top. And I was sitting there. The song's going, and I grabbed and got the 20. 5 seconds later, here's what you heard in church. Here's the bad thing about that. My mother was on usher board that morning, and she's the person who goes to the door. Now, my mother's a missionary in church. Back then, my mom's a big woman. She's about 6 foot and was about 240 pounds back then. So when her hands came down on you, you felt it. And that's exactly what happened. She hit me so hard that she knocked the paws on me. Now, have y'all ever had the pride pause, the one that where you have your mouth open and it's hurting but no sounds coming out? Yeah. This one right here, here's exactly what happened. That's the pause right there. The cry doesn't come out till about 2 hours later. Now, other things that you notice in church that are funny to me. Any one of y'all ever had the pastor who couldn't read? I didn't know they had those until I moved to the South. I'm originally from California. I did not know they had pastors that couldn't read. And our pastor, his name was Reverend Pearlie Brown. He was one of the associate pastors. Now, Pearlie Brown was from Georgia, which means that everything he wore was always outdated. He still had the suit with the ruffles on it. And he had something called a jerry curl. Now, those of you who don't know what a curl is,
40, 48. If you're on bed 40, 48,
you know what
you're
it
in
is.
the bed porch.
That relaxer on his head, that dripped. When you left, the one that you had to wear the bag over when you went to sleep. So you know why they were so angry? Because they spent all night tossing and turning to listen to that whole thing. Well, he couldn't read. And we used to have this big platform where the pulpit was, where those little curtains were. And I figured out what it was for. It was for him. He used to have a little person under the curtains with a flashlight reading the Bible to him. And he had a little earpiece to it. And preachers like to turn it out. And I didn't know this, but I was sitting behind the choir stand one time and I saw something come out of the curtain. And here's exactly what happened. He was like, and Joseph had a coat of many colors. And he's like, and Joseph had a coat of many colors. And his brothers were jealous. And he said to them, move your feet, I can't read what I want. Move your feet, I can't read what I want. No, you weren't supposed to. No, you weren't supposed to say that. Oh, man, you done jacked up. And then I saw him kick, and he goes, you're not supposed to say that in church. So that's how we knew he couldn't read. And another way we knew he couldn't read is because he would always mispronounce the scripture. He'd say something like, okay, I want y'all to turn to Genesis 8 and 5, Exodus, Exoda, Leviticus. And we would be sitting in the choir stand laughing. And he can't read. And my mom, she would be in the usher board. She wore those white gloves. And your moms, when they're mad at you, if they can't yell at you, they always got that look. This one right here. He said, that's shit. And then when she's real mad, the eyes get real big.
Oh
my god, that is my mother.
If you had my mom, she was the one who would mouth to you, and it didn't matter how far away she was. You read her lips.
Oh my gosh.
So, and the bad thing, another bad thing that we had in church was if you've ever had that person who always got up to sing a solo and they were either off key or off beat.
Oh my gosh.
And the bad thing, here's the difference. When a person's off key, they never know it until the musicians can't follow them. And if you're one of the church musicians, you just sitting there like, oh, please let this one sit down. Please don't let it. But if he or she are off beat, the person singing will always try to get mad at the musicians. So they'd be sitting there. So they'd be sitting there.
41-48, 41-43.
Okay, now, and the bad thing about a person who's off beat in church is that they play like it's your fault. They sitting there, Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. Jesus, oh, you know.
Finn Newman, please report to the front office. Finn Newman, please report to the front office.
Disrupted comedy.
So that person will always be mad at you, but that's not the worst person. The worst person you ever have to worry about when leading songs is that person who can sing really well and sings really loud, and you stand next to them, but they breath stink.
Oh my god.
And it's to the point to where it's so bad to where you can't sing because you're sitting there trying to hold your breath and breathe the right way. They say, "Call," and they use a lot of C and H words. Call him, hallelujah. You're sitting there. I remember one time, and I'm wrong for this, when I was 11 years old, she was an older lady, she was in her 80s, and she was singing right next to me all loud, and I said to myself, I was like, please, Lord, kill her. Kill her right now. I said, just kill her for about 5 minutes until church ends, then you can heal her and bring her back to life. Just kill her. I was like, please kill this woman. But the bad thing about it is, right then, she fainted.
Oh gosh.
Right in the middle of the call, she did one of these. Call him up. And keep in mind, I'm only 11 years old. So here's what I did. I saw her fall, and the first thing I did was, Jesus, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Bring her back to life. And here's exactly what happened. She goes, I didn't know she was narcoleptic. She was just out for a minute. But then I found out later on as I got older, she was just passing out for no reason. She was one of those old women that would start a conversation and fall asleep in the middle of it. She'd be like, yeah, baby, I remember back in the day, back when we was fighting in the war and I heard... But then one day I thought she was really dead because usually when old folks fall asleep, they just kind of lean. Well, we had a potluck dinner. Oh, you see where this is going. And here's exactly what she did. Well, I just want to bless everybody for being here. Boom! Right in the soup. And we knew something was wrong because that soup was hot. And she fell asleep. And her wig fell off. And then my baby brother, he has no sense at all. My little brother, he's actually my stepbrother, but he has no sense at all. He came up to me and my older brothers. He goes, "Hey kid," I'm, "What boy?" She bald headed. And then he started making up songs. "Bald headed lady in the soup."